Let me just check if you can see me, if you can hear me. Just comment yes in the comment box. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the amazing Super Saturday Facebook Live show. Today, topic is very important and it is really mind blowing things which every single person should know what is needed to change the career, what is needed to grow in the life, what is needed to take one step forward. So, today we are going to talk how you will be able to know that now is the time to quit your job or now is the time to change your job. Today topic, stay tuned till the end, and if you will be till the end, I'm going to give you an amazing gift also today. Yes, couple of announcement, amazing gift, and make good use of it for this particular Facebook live session. Thank you so much for joining everyone. Let's quickly dive into why quitting job is important or how you will be able to know it's the right time to change the job. So let's suppose you have decided to take a jump in your career. Let's suppose you have decided to change the organization. Let's suppose you have decided to change your company. Then what you should do? See, first thing, there are people who are in dilemma. They are not able to decide whether to change the job or not to change the job, whether see changing job or leaving one organization. It's a very tough decision. It's not an easy task which anybody can do. If you have worked with one organization for a very long time, let me tell you, my dear friend, it is not an easy decision to take to change the job or to change the organization. If you have worked with one of the organization for a very long time, then it is very tough to take the decision that yes, now let's move on. So today we are going to talk 10 reason or else 10 behavior or 10 factor that you should consider before changing the job. And after that, we will discuss how you can be more effective while changing the job. So let's quickly dive into the topic. Number one, see, before hitting the resignation mail, before sending the re- uh, resignation email, you have to check, are you ready to take the jump? Are you ready to leave the organization? There are people, research says almost 67% people who are not happy with their current organization, and more than 90% people are too much in comfort zone. They are too much comfortable with their day-to-day routine and they don't have time to change the job, or else they don't have time to even appear in the interview. What could be the reason? Number one reason, you are completely drained, you are burned out. If you have burned out, you are completely drained with your day to day routine, and there is no excitement in your day to day routine, there is no excitement in your work. You can consider number one. Number two, this, you are able to experience some kind of negative attitude. You are able to experience some kind of toxic environment in your work culture, in your workplace. If you are seeing negative attitude or toxic environment, then you should consider this as a factor that now it's time to change the job. And Dr. Kalam said, never love your company, love your job. So I would say, my dear friend, if you have started loving your company, you never know your when your company will start loving you. Yes. Negative attitude, toxic environment. you have been trained, burned out. These are the three factors you should consider. And number four, you are in too much stress during your work timing. You are in stress, and unfortunately, that stress, you are taking the baggage of that stress on your back and coming to your home, and that stress is destroying your family life. That stress, unfortunately, that stress came all the way to your home. It means you should consider number four, that yes, it's time to see something happy. It's time to go somewhere happier environment rather than a stressful environment. And number five, if you see there is no work life balance, there is no work life balance, it means, see, there are so many organizations, they focus on their employees more. If you will not focus on your employee, someone else will take care. Yes, there are so many employers, there are so many organizations now, they have started taking care of their employees, and they are offering good work life balance. So if you feel there is no work life balance in your current organization, you should consider number five. Yes, this is one of the factor. Now I have to change the job, and because of this stress or work life balance, your home culture, your home environment, your family is getting impacted. You should consider number six. Yes, it's time to move on. Make sure your family should not be impacted negatively with your job. There is no fulfillment. There is no fulfillment in your work. There is no fulfillment in your salary. You should consider number seven. It's time to move on. There is no fulfillment. You are not happy with your current salary. Move on. Number next, you don't have weekend life. See, there are people, they are working on shift, and their weekend might be Monday, Tuesday, or any other day rather than Saturday and Sunday. So when I say weekend, it means your time off. You should take proper rest once in a week also. One day in a week, take good time rest, dedicate to your family. If you are not able to do this, trust me, my dear friend, it's time to move on. Yes, there are so many organizations, they never ever disturb to their employees on weekend. They never ever disturb. So check which is good for you. Go ahead, grab the chance there. Time to move on. Yes. And now let's consider number eight. You are not a fit. You are a bad fit for this current role. I'll give you one example. Okay. Recently, I was watching one series, Family Man 2, and I've seen Mr. Manoj Bajpayee, Srikant Tiwari. He has joined one private organization and one private job. Trust me, he was not good fit for that work. He was not good fit for that role. And you know what? Ultimately, he had to leave that organization. So sometime you have to move on if you are not a good fit for that role, for that organization. And consider salary is your biggest motivational factor. If you feel you want to change your job, if you feel that your salary is less, brush up your skill, change the job, check all the factor, and boom, you can take any opportunity if you are capable. And last but not the least, before sending the resignation mail, before applying for your resignation, before putting all down the paper, I'll give you one tips. Take a piece of paper, write, take a piece of paper, divide into two columns, and write down what is pros and what is cons if you are leaving the current role, if you are leaving the current job. Write down every single factor, what could be the pros and what could be the cons if you are leaving the organization. And if your pros ratio is higher than cons, reconsider to resigning. No, you are not supposed to resign if you are in the better place with the current organization with good pros and less cons. If you're leaving the organization, let's suppose you have written down, I want to leave the organization, and this is the pros, like better salary is the pros, and the cons, I will be working on different role. Okay, so like this, you write down all the pros, like this, you write down all the cons, and ultimately you will see if it is balanced, reconsider. If it is the pros is more, reconsider. The cons is more, reconsider. Check every single point. You are the better person to judge yourself to reconsider the job role. And if suppose you have considered to give the resignation, make sure you should have an offer letter before resigning the job. Make sure you should have a clear understanding about the next new salary breakup before resigning the job. If you don't have the offer letter, never ever do the mistake to do the resignation, to give the resignation in the current organization. If you don't have the offer letter from next or new organization, never ever do the mistake to resign. And before considering to resign, make sure your resume, your LinkedIn profile, your job portfolio, everything should be perfectly aligned with you. Everything should be 100% updated. And last but not the least, make sure you are tracking every single interview. Make sure you are tracking every single connection. Make sure you are tracking every single discussion which is happening with you. I used to provide bonus job tracker Excel sheet. So there's nothing, you just have to create some column in one of the Excel sheet, organization name, interview date, follow-up date, and who is going to take the interview. Take 4 to 5 column, decide, and keep updating. Make sure it should be updated on a daily basis. So these were the tips to consider your job change. And one of the most and best part of today's session is that it is for experienced people. It could be for the fresher, but freshers cannot decide to change the job. They have to decide to grab the opportunity. Trust me, my dear friend, I have worked entire 1 year free of cost without salary. I know the pain. If any job seeker is telling that I don't have job, I know the pain. If a job seeker is telling my salary is less, I know the pain because I have worked 1 year without salary. So if you are a fresher, go ahead, grab the chance and never ever say to no to any opportunity. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week, sharp 11 o'clock. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.